Hello everyone, I'm Waisang Gay, a Tibetan herder born after 2000. This morning, when I woke up, I found that everything outside was covered in thick fog. All my companions were shrouded in the mist and I couldn't see them clearly. I put the saddle on him properly. We're ready to set off. The direction to the pasture is the one he's most familiar with. With today's heavy fog, I'll let him lead the way for me. I don't need to guide him at all. He can accurately run toward the pasture and the cattle pen on his own. We've arrived at the cattle pen now. The yaks are all awake too. I hope the fog will clear up soon, otherwise the drone won't be able to spot the herd today, and I'll have to run back and forth across the pasture myself. My day always starts with opening the cattle pen. In the summer, some of the yaks really spend all their time, except for sleeping and eating grass, fighting with each other. Luckily, on the way back from the pasture to the tent, the heavy fog started to clear up. I herded the milking yaks back to the pen. I was so busy filming my mom milking the yaks that, even after her reminder, I still ended up riding my horse right into the barbed wire fence. And once again, this mischievous yak is playing games with me, refusing to go into the pen. I'll remember you. While I was herding the yaks, my little daughter ran out with her bare bottom. It was still pretty cold at this temperature, and the yaks can also be dangerous. So I quickly grabbed her and brought her back to the tent to change her clothes and tie a rope around her. In a bit, I'll need to tie her up again. At this age, she doesn't resist like her older sister does. She's very cooperative. Once my little daughter is settled, I can give my companion some freedom. Today, I have to go up the mountain to perform a ritual called Waisang, so I'm leaving the chores at home to my mom and my wife. Many friends don't know what Waisang is, so I specifically looked it up online. It's similar to burning incense. It's a way to worship our gods. The smoke from Waisang makes the gods happy. I also found another term called Jianghuo, which probably means the same thing. When I arrived at the place for Waisang, my things were so heavy that the straps on my backpack snapped. There was still smoke coming from the stove, which means someone else had just come here to perform Waisang as well. When doing Waisang, you first have to put cow dung underneath. Among us Tibetans, cow dung is the most common fuel. Many Tibetans, myself included, have a deep emotional connection to the smell of burning cow dung. That scent reminds us of the warmth of home. It's the unique aroma of Tibetan life. I think I've used the right word for it here. Once the fire is burning well, add some cypress branches. Let the prayer flags be cleansed in the smoke of the cypress branches, and then I'll hang them up. There are scriptures written on the prayer flags, and every time the wind blows them, it's as if a prayer has been recited once. We Tibetans often recite prayers, not only for our families, but also for the well-being of all living beings. After hanging the prayer flags, I'll show everyone a panoramic view of the mountain. By the time I finished hanging the prayer flags, I was already quite exhausted. Next comes the ritual process: cypress branches, barley flour, 5-colored cloth, and red dates. Butter is added last, then scatter lungta, wind horse prayer papers. Wishing you and your family good health, happiness, and all the best.